Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand. Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeyville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did. It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street. The story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, you'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeyville just to shut her up. Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off.
You got us a hero. What's the
Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property.
Hi there, I've been looking forward to this mission. It's one of my favorites. Enjoy.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. You just gotta wait the son of a bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. He went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Well, not through the door at least, that thing doesn't work.
From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there.
Alright, thank you for reminding me.
A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
Ha 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 ha! Oh god.
It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
What the hell?
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch! I'm sorry, son of a...
Alright, everybody was doing something bad there. Okay? We all made mistakes.
You can't hide.
But all in all, close quarter combat is one of the most enjoyable things in this game.
Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that.
It's just so intensely satisfying. Let me get a nugget over here.
Over there!
Oh nice, that's actually enough for a level. Let's see, there are actually two routes which I currently want to take. One is down below here to get this one and that one. Readiness, reloaded guns and concentration is simply amazing. And concentration for combos, we get a full bar of concentration for every multiple of 6 in the combo counter, and that is simply devastating. We're gonna have to get this one though for it, dynamite looting, which isn't bad, but also not really great. The other route I want to take sooner or later is towards this first, fast shotgun reload, and then this thing, counterattack after a sense of death. It gives a small amount of free concentration after the dodge move, and it allows us to shoot everybody dead afterwards, pretty much. And sooner or later I also want to get this thing, because, hey, dual-wield sort of shotguns, yes. Right, I think for now I'm gonna go with this, so we can get these two.
That's Silas Greaves!
What the hell?
Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons. His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon. I was late to the party and Coffeyville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
That's it for you!
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville.
What are you gonna do?
Hooray for dynamite.
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions. I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose it. The problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those 2 families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Oh, no, that's a dead head. Alright, let's just bust in. And one outside. Probably more outside, but let me get this thing first. And just for safety, let me explore the upstairs region as well. Hey, I know this house. We've been here before. There's actually nobody here, eh? Nope. Well, the furniture looks a bit different.
Better hide.
Yeah, alright, where are you?
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
All right. What a beautiful day. It's always raining where I live.
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Good God, he has a lot of health. And he's a shotgunner.
Gonna beat you like a red-headed stepchild.
Best plan is to probably stay the fuck away from him.
I'm gonna cut you in half.
I wish I had some concentration.
I'll blow your damn head clean off.
Yeah, this should be doable.
You messed with the wrong damn Dalton.
One more salvo.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him? But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Alright, I think that'll be it for now. It was a bit short, but the next one will be longer. Alright, thank you for watching and have a great evening.